At this point, none of us are strangers to the backlash that Philip Anthony Mitchell and Tim Timberlake have been facing over their new announcement that they're going back on tour with the Street Preachers podcast. Everybody's been vocal about their opinion on this and how a lot of people disagree with this. Here's one of the things that we have to understand. These are public figures. Both Philip Anthony Mitchell and Tim Timberlake are public figures. So since they're online, everybody feels entitled to say how they feel about things or express their opinion on things. Here's another thing that we have to understand though, guys, is what we think or feel truly doesn't matter, guys. Now, he doesn't always face the backlash that he faces, but this time he spoke out. And I want to share what he said in this video with you guys, and then we'll discuss it after we get done.
Partner Tim Timberlake. Now we have decided to go on a tour to take the gospel to cities, and because that's not funded by 2819 and it's not funded by Celebration Church, Tim and I gotta do that with our own pockets. That's why there is tickets. We have to pay for venues and security and productions and staff from our own pocket. For all you ignorant people, and for all of you that want to tear me down in public for having a $60 ticket and a VIP for me. All right, last year on our tour, our first location.
Now, before he gets into this powerful testimony of what happened on the last tour, I just want to highlight something, guys. Now, nobody had any problems when he rented out State Farm Arena and did a free show. The access, that was free. People that travel far and wide were able to come there for free. They footed the bill for that stadium, right? Not only that, but in addition to that, the Street Preachers podcast, it is on YouTube. You don't have to pay to watch it, right? But also, it's not like he's charging $150, $200 for general admission tickets. I think even just the VIP is $219. Now, you can say whatever you want about the VIP and, whatever the price may be for that. But as he's about to discuss in here, they laid hands on everybody in this arena at Dallas. Everybody. So whether you paid VIP or not, you still had a personal meet and greet with him as he laid hands and prayed on you. So let's listen to this testimony though.
Was Dallas, Texas. We worshiped for an hour. Tim and I laid hands on everybody. And at the end of the night, there was a woman in the back who was pregnant. And I went up to her. Why are you crying? She said, I'm pregnant. And the doctor told me my baby is going to be born deformed. And I got down on my knees. And myself and our prayer team laid hands on her womb and prayed for her baby. This is stuff you're concerned about a ticket instead of getting in the room. And before I left for sabbatical, I get a letter on my desk. Testimony of a miracle. There I am praying for her. There I am praying for her. And there is her healthy baby boy. So, hate on. How do I respond to all of your hate and your ignorance? I pray for you and tattooed to my heart, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in money men, we would charge you more than that. How you expect us to put on a tour and get to these cities? Where are we going to get the money from? That's not funded by my church. We got to come out of our own pocket to make it to these rooms. You brood of vipers.
And I think that's what it all boils down to, man. People want to be legalistic and be Pharisees about this, but put yourself in his position. If you, or just even me, if I wanted to suddenly start to like go on tour and just meet some of the people that have been loyal to this channel and, you know, getting value from this and just wanted to be able to go out and just spread the gospel, I don't see that in the future at any point in time. I don't have the resources. I'm not Philip Anthony Mitchell. Like nobody wants to come see me. But my point is if I wanted to, I wouldn't have the funds for it. And while him and Tim are public figures and they may have some type of wealth built up, it's still expensive to come out of the pocket. I think to fill up State Farm Arena, it costs somewhere upwards of $20,000. And that's just to book the venue. None of the less talking about paying for staff and security and things like that. Now, there's somebody in the comments over here that says, go to the streets. You don't have to do it at a stadium or venue. You don't need money to go to street corners and preach to people. Pastors are modern day celebrities. Shalom, King. We will pray for you. Well, there's one thing wrong with that. Not that it's a bad idea. It's a really great idea. But with somebody as popular as both of these men, with somebody that faces as much backlash and ridicule and has people that really don't like them, it's not safe to do something like that. Nonetheless, bringing his wife and kids along, you don't want to put them in danger. So in order to keep everyone safe, as a precaution, there must be a gate. There must be a door that prevents people from coming in without being allowed access. I know it doesn't make sense to everybody, but you have to think logically about these things. Not everybody loves this man. Not everybody cares for this guy. A lot of people hate him. And so while he's receiving death threats, he must protect himself. It'd be different if it was me. I could go post up in a park somewhere with a gazebo little fold up canopy that I got from Academy Sports or something like that and just stand out there and just meet people. There'd be no imminent danger. We can't think like everybody should be doing what we would do in a situation. Not everyone operates under the same guidelines as people that are not known. And you may say, oh, well, God will protect them. That may be true, but we're not supposed to put the Lord God to the test. So that kind of thinking doesn't really work in this scenario. Now, for the people that say it's all about money, if it was about money, like he said, he'd mark up the tickets really high. Have you seen some of the costs or these tickets of these celebrity influencers and the venues that they put on? $150 tickets on Ticketmaster just to get into the room. You know, and that's just for general admission. Nonetheless, $1,000 for VIP. Have you ever been to an Elevation Worship music concert or a Maverick City concert? I went to Maverick City and I sat way, way up in the top in the nosebleeds and my tickets were $115 a piece. So let's not come for a man that has $60 tickets. And ultimately, guys, as he said, this is not under the branch of 2819. This is not under the branch of Celebration Church. This is a podcast. I don't know if it's even hit over 100,000 subscribers yet. This is a podcast that is funded by two men that come out of their own pockets to take care of it. So let's show some grace, guys. We don't always have to agree on everything, but we always don't have to call a brother a wolf in sheep's clothing because he decides to put on a venue that's still televised for free on YouTube and gives the people that do want to support a chance to get into the room. Now, you can hate me or say whatever negative things you want about me because a lot of people come against me for even supporting Philip Anthony Mitchell. I get private emails of people telling me that I need to repent for supporting a false prophet. So, you know, you can hate me all you want to, but when it all boils down to it, this isn't a salvation issue and it's nothing that we need to be dividing over. So I'm glad that he addressed it. That's my thoughts on this. I'll leave this link to this video in the description. That's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, God bless.